Good evening. On Wednesday, 14 Americans were killed as they came together to celebrate the holidays. And that's why I will urge high-tech and law enforcement leaders to make it harder for terrorists to use technology to escape from justice. There are several steps that Congress should take right away. To begin with, Congress should act to make sure no one on a no-fly list is able to buy a gun. What could possibly be the argument for allowing a terrorist suspect to buy a semi-automatic weapon? This is a matter of national security. We also need to make it harder for people to buy powerful assault weapons, like the ones that were used in San Bernardino.
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
My fellow Americans, this is the 34th time I'll speak to you from the Oval Office, and the last. The government of Iraq against the United States. What are we going to do if there's no teleprompter? Where is the teleprompter? My fellow Americans, ours is a great country with a lot to be proud of. But at this holiday season, everybody knows that all is not well with America.
Good evening. As we speak, our nation faces a multitude of challenges. At home, our top priority is to recover and rebuild from a recession that has touched the lives of nearly every American. Abroad, our brave men and women in uniform are taking the fight to Al-Qaeda wherever it exists. And tonight, I've returned from a trip to the Gulf Coast to speak with you about the battle we're waging against an oil spill that is assaulting our shores and our citizens. Tonight, I'd like to talk to you about the end of our combat mission in Iraq, the ongoing security challenges we face, and the need to rebuild our nation here at home.
I know there are some who reject any gun safety measures, but the fact is that our intelligence and law enforcement agencies, no matter how effective they are, cannot identify every would-be mass shooter, whether that individual is motivated by ISIL or some other hateful ideology. Tonight I want to talk with you about this tragedy, the broader threat of terrorism, and how we can keep our country safe. Our nation has been at war with terrorists since Al-Qaeda killed nearly 3,000 Americans on 9/11. My fellow Americans, tonight I'd like to talk with you about immigration. For more than 200 years, our tradition of welcoming immigrants from around the world has given us a tremendous advantage over other nations. It's kept us youthful, dynamic, and entrepreneurial. My fellow Americans.
The comeback performance was a thriller. Michael Jackson, almost 5 years after his death, taking the stage at the 2014 Billboard Music Awards. There was his iconic moonwalk and that trademark voice. The only thing missing was the real king of pop. In his place, a hologram.
When you saw the billboard, you saw a digital head connected to an actor. We capture the body and the head in real time, and we have the sync marks, and we can attach the two together.
My fellow Americans,
This is where the magic happened. This is where the magic happened.
We have the amazing honor of introducing a magical performance from the biggest star of all time.
This man made history with groundbreaking TV appearances featuring great visual effects and thrilling choreography, and that's exactly what's about to happen here now.
His Escape album is already #1 in over 50 countries. And now we are all going to witness television history being made with an original performance of Slave to the Rhythm. This magic is something that you have to see for yourself. This magic is something that you have to see for yourself.
This is where the magic happens. In a green screen room like this one, where they have 26 different cameras and lots of light, so they can create a hologram and then project it anywhere in the world in real time. What other applications do you see for this technology?
Education, military, politics. Technology has improved so much. LED technology has improved so much that you can, in fact, today project a hologram in daytime without the need for darkened spaces.
Frozen in by ice, especially during the winter months. Part of why it is so valuable to Russia to have the Crimean Peninsula as a place where its Navy can move in and out of. And on top of that, and I'll remind you again, this is a U.S. Navy destroyer, the Truxtun is a very important part of the crisis, the geopolitical tug of war that we're seeing around Crimea, around the Ukraine right now, and that's why, amid the diplomacy that we're seeing,
because when we travel down that road, we lose. That kind of divisiveness, that betrayal of our values, plays into the hands of groups like ISIL.
Have you seen the hologram of Tupac?
And now they have one of Elvis?
Okay, so the Romney campaign has made one of Obama. Why? Because the real Obama is not cooperating. Why? Because the real Obama is not cooperating. And please welcome the man that the Republicans need to run against, the hologram Barack Obama.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Now, I wish I could take all of your love and redistribute it to a lazy, less deserving audience.